Hi guys, it's me, Meritama Jean Gashel, and I'm just doing this very quick video because I was just doing a Facebook live a few minutes ago. It's just cut on me. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? I thought I'm gonna do like a follow-up of that video and actually do a recording where I'm not distracted by the comments, because the comments were getting really heated. People were getting so upset because of the topic I was talking about. So I thought, let me actually do this as a video recording where no one distracts me and I get my message across, because this is a very, very important message that I want to say to Black women and Black men. And even though I speak a lot about Zimbabwean women with this topic is for every Black person. They need to hear this. And the topic is polygamy and Lobola. I was born in Zimbabwe, though I have sort of like, I have detached myself from the culture and the people for various reasons. And one of the reasons is because of the way the women behave, okay? The women of Zimbabwe are the only women in the whole of Africa who marry themselves. Within black people, within Black women, they have a culture right now which is trending of buying their own engagement rings. They marry themselves, they pay their own bride price, then they make it as if the husband has paid it. They actually get hold of a man and they say, do you know what? I just want your name. I just want to be called Mrs. whatever. But please, I'll buy my own wedding dress. I'll buy my own engagement ring. That is the abomination that's happening in Zimbabwe. The women marry themselves. And if you guys don't understand what's going on, it's weird, because you guys may not understand the times we are living in. We are living in a certain time in even in the Bible. We are now living prophecy. Prophecy is being fulfilled. And I want to take you guys to the scriptures, to this very famous scripture, Isaiah chapter 4, which says, "And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, and will wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by your name." This prophecy has been fulfilled already, and is being fulfilled only right now by Zimbabwean women. Because Zimbabwe as a country is the spiritual Babylon. Zimbabwe itself is a spiritual Babylon. It's a biblical land. It's a spiritual Babylon. So a lot of prophecies, negative prophecies, start in Zimbabwe. So right now, as we speak, the only country where this prophecy is fulfilled, where women literally take hold of a man and say, do you know what? I'm going to pay for my own wedding. I'm going to pay for my own ring. And I'll come on social media and I say, I'm engaged. Yet I bought that ring. It only happens in Zimbabwe. Don't even get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Even last weekend, there was a big Lobola wedding in Zimbabwe, and the women are going crazy. Zimbabwean women are literally losing themselves because they are obsessed with Lobola. And yet, in all of Africa, they are the most loose women. I'm telling you the raw truth you don't want to hear. Zimbabwean women absolutely despise me. They can't even stand my countenance. They can't stand my words, because even the Bible says a prophet is without honor in their own land. I tell these women the truth and they can't stand it. In the whole of Africa, they are the most loose women. Even West African men knows it. They go around giving it for free. They literally give their coochies for free all over Africa. They go to Nigeria and they give it for free. They go to Ghana, they give it for free. They are known to be the concubines of West Africans. It's a proven fact. Then when a Zim brother comes and says, you know what, I want to take away your reproach, my sister, they say, pay Lobola for me. When even in the culture of Zimbabwe, Lobola is for virgins. It's for women who are chaste, who take care of themselves and who value their virginity. In Zimbabwe now, it's unheard of for a woman to get married a virgin. It's actually unheard of. It's literally something unheard of for a woman, for a Zimbabwean woman to get married a virgin. It's unheard of. the whole country. And they had to shut down. There's a guy called Tinashe Mugabe, and he was doing DNA tests in Zimbabwe. And it was proven that almost 1 in every 2 Zimbabwean men are looking after children who are not theirs. So he was about to shut the whole country down because the whole country was in confusion because all the men were looking after babies who are not their own. That's Zimbabwean women for you. And they had to shut that guy down because he was about to close the country down. Zimbabwe is on record of having the most loose women. Women who cheat on their husbands. After these men pay Lobola, the women cheat on them. Here in the UK, these women, they come here, they become nurses, and then they think they've made it in life. They start to look down on their men, bullying them. And they make their lives a misery here in the UK. And then they pay their own Lobola. And almost every Zimbabwean man has got like a side chick. And I don't blame these brothers, they're waking up. Every Zimbabwean man has got a side chick. And if you guys are listening to me, Zimbabwean men, keep it up. Do not, it's your birthright. Listen to me. I'm your prophetess. It's a birthright of every black man in this world to have at least 2 wives. It's the culture of black people. Our history, our power is actually rooted in polygamy. Our forefathers, our grandfathers were all polygamists. Don't get it twisted. So all these black men are waking up. Even back in Zimbabwe, every man has got what they call a small house. A small house is like a second wife. It's the birthright of every black man. And I'll tell you something. All these people in the Bible, the Lamechs, the King David, the King Solomon, they were black people. Only black people and Asian people do polygamy because it's the culture of our forefathers. Polygamy is not for white people. They can't stand it. They do like swinging. They do other things. When it comes to sexuality, they focus, if they want to be different, they'll rather be swingers. But they can't stand polygamy. So that alone should tell you that all these forefathers who had many wives were black because it's black culture to have many wives. It's in the DNA of every black man. That's why in America they all do side chicks. Side chicks are only popular in black people because every black man needs more than 1 wife. And I'm telling you guys the raw truth you don't want to hear. Black women, I want you to listen to me. You are not going to be able to change this man. You have bullied the black man for way too long. You guys are the worst enemy of the black man. That's why black men leave you. Black women, I'm not talking to, I've left Zimbabwe. I am not talking to black women. The reason why black men leave you guys, even for white women, even for Asian women, is because you guys don't even love yourselves. That's why all of you wear weaves. You actually think it's something honorable to take the hair of Indian women, the hair of Brazilian women, and put it on your head. What kind of abomination is that? You can't stand your own glory. You can't stand your own crown. All black women. You envy Asian women. You envy Indian, and the Indian women know you envy them. They know and they laugh at you. Because it's so embarrassing how you think buying your bundles of Brazilian hair and Indian hair makes you guys special. You can't stand your own beauty. No wonder your men leave you. I do not blame the black man who leaves you because you guys are not worth it. And right now, polygamy is trending with black men. They are waking up. And I'm talking to black women. Now, all of you, there is a reason why the black man is waking up to who he is. Don't even get it twisted. And no black woman is going to keep the black man down. You're not going to do it. These boys and men are rising up. And whether you like it or not, most of you live in polygamy. You claim, no men will cheat on me, but most of your husbands have got side chicks. And the side chick will be hotter. The side chick will be more pretty because the side chicks knows how to look after themselves. Once you get married, you black women, once a man marries you, you let yourself go. You don't even go to the gym. You don't look after yourselves. You just let yourself go. No wonder why the men have to go and look for a side chick to feel like a man again. Most of you have got no respect for your husbands. I'm talking to black women. You've got no respect for the black man. You don't even support his hustle. You guys, you want a ready-made black man. And you guys, most of you are single women and single mothers because you think you're so special. You think you're so special. And that's why the richest black man would rather go for a white woman. It's so sad, but it's the reality. Because you guys, you look down upon your own men. You don't even respect them. When they're poor, when they're trying to hustle to the top, you don't want them. You just want the man when he's ready-made. But guess what, guys? You black women are the fulfillment of this prophecy. In that day, you're going to get hold of one black man. All of you'll get hold of him. And you say, let us be called by your name. We'll buy our own wedding rings. We'll buy our own wedding gowns. We'll sponsor our own weddings. But please, just marry us. And on that topic, I have written a polygamy erotic book, which is going to be coming out very soon in print. But right now, if you go on my blog, jeangasho.com, I've got 2 chapters on it so far. I'm going to put 5 chapters. And it's very rare for even a woman to write a polygamy novel. Don't even get it twisted. But my eyes are open. My eyes are open. And this book is also based on this scripture in that day, but it's erotic. It's very beautiful. It's modern. I put my heart and soul into it. So if you want to know more about polygamy in modern times, you have to go on my blog and read my book. And I'm telling you guys a message that every black woman in this world needs to hear. You need to stop wearing Indian. It's a curse on you. If you want the curse to be undone, stop wearing Indian women's hair. That's why all your men love those types of women, because you envy them. That's why your black men, they'll rather go to the real deal because you envy them. If you've got any ounce of dignity or self-worth as a black woman, stop wearing their hair. And you know what's even funny? You can't even sell the hair yourself. They sell you the hair. All the hair shops in the UK are owned by Asians. And Asian women are chaste. They value their men. That's why they don't divorce at a record level. There's no epidemic of single mothers within the Asian community, because they know the value of a woman. They respect their husbands, and they believe in polygamy. In Islam, polygamy is well respected. The women know and they respect polygamy, that their husbands are allowed at least 4 wives in Islam. Islam is a far better religion than Christianity. At least they are honest. You guys, you call yourself Christians, yet you hate the God of Israel. The God of Israel, all his men were polygamists. The God of Israel loves polygamy, and you claim you're Christians. Islam is a far better religion than Christianity. I'm putting it out there. At least it's true. And the people are not hypocrites. They actually honor their religion. What about Christian women? You refuse to even submit to your own husband. Yet you are told in your own book, submit to your husband. Whatever your husband says goes. It's just the raw truth. Respect the black man. And you go to church every single Sunday. When you come in the house, you can't even honor your husband. I have black women who get shocked. Why do you call your husband Lord? Well, Sarah. I got it from Sarah. The Bible, it's so shocking how much you hate the God of Israel. You Christian black women. No wonder you're all single. You so hate the God of the Bible. The God of Sarai. The God of Sarah. I follow the God of Sarah. And my foremother is Sarah. I copy her. She called her husband Lord. It's there even in the New Testament. And yet everyone asks me, why do you call your husband Lord? Well, my foremother called her husband Lord. And it's commanded in the New Testament that be like Sarah, who called her husband Lord. Every black woman should bow before her husband and call him Lord, because that's what Sarah did. And she was so righteous, she took her maid and gave it to her husband. She actually she invented her own form of polygamy, giving her own handmaid to her husband. A good woman gets a second wife for her husband. That's what good women do. They actually are the ones who will bring a wife and say, my beloved husband, please, this is your second wife. That's what good women do. That's what Israelite women used to do. If you want to go back to true culture, true womanhood, a woman of valor gives a second wife to her husband. Leah did it. Rachel did it. That's how the 12 tribes of Israel were born. They were born in polygamy. It was the wives of Jacob who took their handmaids to give to their husbands. Even King David, Abigail took her own maidens and gave them to King David. King David had over 20 wives. He had 10 concubines. And that is holy. That is what a righteous man does. He has concubines. A good man should have at least 5 concubines. That's what righteous men do. And that's the blueprint of being a black man. I'm telling you the raw truth. And you guys, it's better for you to live a life of polygamy that you know than you black women who are always fighting side chicks. You live polygamy. Your husband still cheat on you. You can't stop a black man from cheating. It's in his DNA. They have to cheat. They want many women, and you black women are stopping them. They want polygamy. And we are now in an era where polygamy is a trend. You black women are not going to stop it. And I want every black man listening to me, wake up. Christianity itself is a false religion. You've been told this religion by your captors. That, oh, you only have one wife. That's a lie. The God of Israel never endorsed one wife. He never. That's why all his holy men, all the patriarchs, had many wives. The God of Israel never once endorsed one wife. Never. So I want every black man listening to me to rise up. All of you go and take, if you've got one wife at home, go and take a second wife. And you see your first wife obey you. They'll go back to their place. They are so haughty, they are so rebellious because you give them power. Take a second wife and see your first wife go in her place. And do continue cheating on them. Just don't be whoremongers. Don't go around just whoring. If you want a second wife, honor her. Put her in a house and make her your woman. Like, make it official. Don't even be afraid, my brothers. Don't be afraid of these women. Go and follow my Lord husband, Kofi Nino. He is a true patriarch and he understands polygamy. If you want to know about polygamy, as a black man, you follow my husband, my Lord husband. He's a man of honor and he's a prophet. And he told me that, baby, this year and last year, the world is going to go back to innocence. If you guys don't understand, things are going back to what they were in the beginning. And you can't stop prophecy. You black women are going to take hold of one man. The time has come now. You're going to take hold of one man and say, please. That is a prophecy. It has to be fulfilled. And this is only for black people. It's only for black people because polygamy is their DNA. That's my message today. And I want every black man and every black woman to listen to this message. It's very important. And go on my blog, jeangasho.com, if you want to hear about polygamy. I've written a book that every person needs to read. It's called Jacob's Trouble. And it's no coincidence I called it Jacob's Trouble. Thank you very much. This is Mary Tama.